All right, how you doing today? Today we got 11 free plugins and AI tools for music production. A lot of new software released this week as well. Free chord generator, free guitar amps, a new drum kit plugin for rock, metal, and punk. Some of these free plugins are limited time. Some are permanent, I guess, until they decide not to be. But anyways, let's just get right into this and check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is a new style kind of video for my channel where I just do a bunch of plugins and deals all at once rather than just doing individual plugins and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. Let's get into this. All right, let's start off with a free guitar amplifier here. Tonocracy, the ultimate and now free guitar tone and effects software from Atomic Amplifiers. It's a standalone and a plug-in version. With their tone snap technology here, you can recreate detailed sonics of your own amps, cabs, and pedals. You can share them with the world. You could download other people's right into the plugin as well. So we got a new drum program here. Ragnar drums, great for metal, rock, punk. $99 right now for the opening sale. And it looks like you get another 10% off this code here. 5 snares, 5 kicks, 3 tom sets, 18 cymbals, mix ready, groove player, free MIDI pack, pre-mixed, pre-routed DAW templates. That's pretty interesting. And a bonus Doom kit. Doesn't look like there's a demo though. You just have to buy it flat out. I wish there was a demo I could test it out. They got mix templates for Logic Pro, Ableton, Pro Tools, Cubase, Reaper, Studio One, or Fruity Loops, FL Studio. So next up we got Analog Obsession. They got a new plugin out, MidBoss. You can grab this one for free. This is 6 different types of saturation for the mid-range frequencies. Pretty interesting. For a limited time, you can still get the Karanyi Sounds mantra here. This is a really cool delay atmospheric kind of plugin. Creative delay and rhythm designer with dual harmonic delays, analog style filters, and evolving textures. And they're also having a Halloween sale week, up to 60% off. Another freebie here for a limited time is Ceiling Fan, analog style limiter and clipper. They say it's an innovative plugin that maximizes impact while controlling peaks, combining analog warmth and digital precision to bring natural loudness to any track. And then for another freebie, Junkie here is offering their Plex synth for free. And they have a bass synth here as well. My experience with this company is once you download, you get the free one here, they're going to offer you the full version for $1. Let's actually see here, download now. Yep, upgrade to the big bottom for $1. So yeah, there's different features obviously in the full version of it. Something worth checking out. And here's something interesting, the plugin chain generator. You can select from all these different DAWs. I'm using Logic Pro X here. And then you can select your source. I'm using vocals, but you can choose any of these. And then it will give you a list of stock plugins and how to set them up, your channel EQ, DS, circuit compressor, and also gives you waves if you have the waves bundle as well. So pretty wild. And then I came across one called the Music Rollout tool. This is for when you want to put your record out or your songs out. You type in all this different information and it's going to give you this whole like report on when to release stuff, how to do it, what you put your budget into. It's going to give you a blueprint, if you will, of releasing your music. So another rather interesting thing, and it's free to use as well. It's in beta at the moment. It's from the guy on Baywood Audio, found it on his YouTube channel. And for Mac users, I have a 30-day invite for Setapp. You get 30 days for free to test out. It's a special code that I have. Instead of their 7-day trial, you get 30-day trial, something I've been using for a long time. Some of the best apps on here are Clean My Mac, and I use the VPN. And then I have a bunch of other apps. There's over 250 apps. It's like a subscription service for applications, all kind of really cool stuff. Renaming batch files is really cool for projects and stuff like that when you get a bunch of files to mix, for example. Anyways, check that out as well. 30-day free trial. InstaComposer 3 is released. All kinds of new features for this as well. And they're having 75% off at the moment. And for Toontrack EZmix users, they have the new guitar amps here, Blues and Roots, Easy Pack. Country and Rock was the last one. They have Acoustic Songwriter. This is the latest one here. This is an expansion pack featuring guitar tones inspired by blues, soul, and more. They also got some new MIDI releases for easy keys and some new grooves Beats of New Orleans mini pack, and then they have a traditional Spirit coming out October 28th for their Easy Keys New Orleans music like jazz, ragtime, blues, and more. They're also having a sale for their MIDI packs, up to 20% off drum packs, Easy Keys, and Easy Bass. Scale Detector was released. This is free if you have Scaler 3, and this is a standalone app or a plugin. It detects keys, scales, and chords from audio or MIDI. Pretty wild. I dropped one of my songs into here and pulled up the whole chord chart, and then you can drag these into your DAW or whatever. There's a new plugin from the Crow Hill Company, or new sound library actually, for their Vault series, their Harmonian. They release free sound libraries pretty frequently, and then they kind of disappear. So if you want to grab these, grab them now. They got the lo-fi strings, Rhythm Machines were some of the last ones. And then I guess they start charging you after that, $5 for the older ones. But they're free. You got a lot of time to grab them, so you might as well check it out if it's something you're interested in. Now here's something that looks very interesting. Finalist, great mixes in minutes. And there's an introductory offer in October, maybe longer, who knows. I've downloaded the demo, but I haven't tried it yet. So basically you import all your stems in here. It doesn't kind of mix for you. You still make decisions from what I understand of watching the video here. But there's all these different presets and stuff like that, and there's all these different settings. And then you could mix it the way you like it using this program. Now, it does run inside Reactor, and it works on the free Reactor or the paid for version of Reactor. Removes the dark from the art of mixing, whatever that means. I guess the mystery of mixing, I don't know. So it looks pretty interesting, very colorful, and very nice interface, by the way. Also, have you checked this out? Lloyd's Online Drum Machine. This is an 808 drum machine. You can create beats and stuff, and then you can download WAV files of your production that you create in here. And this is another free one. And another free one, we have SpaceWalk, Ambient Chord Progression Generator. This is pretty wild. This is pay what you want. It's free for now. I don't know if it's always going to be free, but you can just put 0 in there. And this is a plugin that you put in. It's a MIDI effect plugin. You put it in before your instrument, and then it'll just start playing you these chords through your instruments for ambient music, but you can just experiment around with it and use it for other things too. I did a whole other video on this you could check out. And there's a site-wide sale at Plugin Alliance. Save big on over 200 plugins, and they just released a new plugin, the RZ062. Really interesting EQ and saturation. You could do mid-side stuff with it. It's an emulation of something that was, I guess, a rare unit from the 60s or 50s. I really don't know too much about it, but I was messing around with it a little bit. I'll probably make another video on this one. It has a weird looking interface, but I guess that's what the original unit looked like. And there's an introductory offer for this one as well. So Thenatan Audio is now on Plugin Boutique, and they have a launch sale of exclusive for 80% off. This goes until November 2nd. Hats is really cool. Vibes is really cool. Hats is basically a hi-hat drum machine, if you will, with just hi-hats. Create patterns really quickly. And then Vibes is like a multi-processor for creating different vibes, as the name suggests. But they have a bunch of other software that is worth checking out as well. Native Instruments just released Odes, which is a really cool rhythmic kind of instrument with strings and effects and 3 parts that play at once. Dopamine is really cool as well. I mentioned this last week and I did a video on this. This is a super cool plugin as well. And they're still having the 88% off the Universal Audio plugins, the Native Instrument bundle. You get a lot of really cool UAD plugins, and they're all NKS compatible control keyboards and machine hardware. And by the way, I have a coupon code for Native Instruments as well. You get 15% off. Won't be for the UAD ones because it's a third party, but the Odes and the Dopamine. And iZotope's Reverb Sale as well, I have a coupon code for. You get the discount, 40% off reverbs, plus additional 10% off with my coupon code. All right, so there you go. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. I have hundreds of other videos on my back catalog. Check them out. Please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos coming out. That is all for now. I will talk to you soon.